Hi, welcome back. This is once again with Deepa. Today we are going to discuss how to utilize your 5-minute reading time in OET writing. So let's watch the video. OET writing-il നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കിട്ടുന്ന 5 മിനിറ്റ് അതായത് റീഡിങ്ങിന് കിട്ടുന്ന 5 മിനിറ്റ് എങ്ങനെ എഫക്റ്റീവ്ലി യൂട്ടിലൈസ് ചെയ്യാം എന്നാണ് നമ്മൾ ഇന്നത്തെ വീഡിയോയിൽ ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യുന്നത്. What you need to do exactly during that 5 minutes. If you utilize that 5 minutes effectively, you can able to write your letter in a better way. So let's discuss. So try to use this 5 minutes reading time effectively and start your reading from the writing task. So while reading the writing task, you can identify who is the reader. That means to whom you are going to write your letter, and you can get the address part of your letter from the writing task itself. After that, you can identify whether it is a noun case or unknown case. If it is a noun case, you can directly avoid, you can cut out all the social background and past medical history of this patient, because the patient is already known to the reader. And the third one is you need to identify the purpose of the letter, and purpose should be clear and concise, that you need to include in your introduction paragraph, and you need to highlight in the introduction paragraph. So purpose is very important. So while reading the writing task and while reading the entire case note, please try to understand the purpose of the letter carefully, because which is very important. Then after reading the writing task, you can start your reading from the beginning, and do not miss any words or any sentence while reading, and read with full concentration and carefully and thoroughly. And in this 5 minutes, you need to read your case note 1 or 2 times with full concentration, and you need to identify all the relevant data, and you need to avoid all the irrelevant data. If you include irrelevant data in your letter, your mark will be lost. So please try to include only the relevant informations or relevant data in your letter. So please try to utilize this 5 minutes effectively. In this 5 minutes, one more thing is you need to understand the gender of the patient. If your patient is a male patient, you need to use Mr. Or if your patient is a female patient, you can use Miss or Mrs. So instead of using Miss, if you use Mr., your letter will be invalid. You will get C grade. Okay, so please try to understand the gender of the patient while reading the case note. So take 5 more minutes from the writing time and read it thoroughly 3 or 4 times. And before going to write your letter, you need to organize your letter in your mind. What will be in the introduction paragraph, and what I can include and what will be in the second paragraph, and what will be in the third, and what I can write in the last paragraph, that is in the recommendation paragraph. So before writing, please try to organize your letter in your mind, and try to identify all the irrelevant and relevant data. So if you may add all the irrelevant data in your letter without proper reading or without proper organization. So please try to use these tips in your OET writing, you can write your letter in a better way. Hope you all enjoyed this video. I'll be back with yet another video. If you have any doubts, any queries, please comment me below. Thank you.